Okay, so I know that it's a bit grainy, and I think a lot of it has to do with the lighting. I'm in my bedroom. I just got done taking a shower, and my bedroom doesn't really have like an overhead light, so there's just like one lamp in the corner, which is, you can see that right there. That's the one lamp that I have in my room. Um, So anyway, I figure I would just do a quick rundown of this weekend. It's been a pretty good weekend. I mean, my knee is a little achy, but aside from that, it's been pretty good. I Funny thing. So I know I've kind of talked about this in other posts, but there's nothing like working out that kind of makes you realize that your self-esteem really sucks. The reason I say that is because I went to the gym today. Well, first of all, I guess let me tell you about my weekend overall. I um, so yesterday I didn't really work out. It was kind of a rest day. Gosh, I don't even remember what I did though. Oh, I hung out with my cousin. I did a dance workshop for about an hour and a half. Hung out with my cousin, hung out with my nieces for a little bit, and that's kind of it. I mean, I came home like around almost 11 o'clock and I was pretty exhausted. So I went to bed. I woke up today um, pretty early. I woke up around, well, early-ish, right? I got ready around like 8:30. I left my house like around 9-ish. Drove to a hiking trail called Lime Kiln Trail. It is about, I did about a 9-mile hike total round trip. It was really good. Um, I thought I was going to die at some points because it was a lot of uphill and a lot of downhill. So it was just a lot of variation. It was a little tough on my knee. Um, but endurance wise, it was really great. Like, I didn't really struggle. I had a pretty good time um, doing the hike, and it wasn't that difficult. It took me about 3 hours, so I was doing about 3 miles an hour, which isn't bad again considering the terrain. Um, let's see, what did I do? So yeah, so that was pretty much my weekend. I went to the gym. Oh, well, after my hike, I went to another workshop class, and so I ended up being there for, oh my gosh, like 4 hours of dancing. It was kind of crazy. And then I wanted to stay. My plans were initially to like stay and dance longer, but I was so freaking exhausted. So I came home, made myself some dinner, and then I went to the gym. And the reason I was kind of saying, like, you just don't realize how crappy your confidence is until after you work out is because I, so the workout that I didn't think I'd be able to do as much as I did in terms of weights. So my workout today, I did one, two, three, four supersets. The first one consisted of flat bench press and one arm dumbbell row. For the bench press, I always warm up with 45 and then I increment by 10 points from there with a rep of 5. So I went 45, 55, 65, and then I went 70, 75, and I ended up doing 80. And that was my final rep. And so I did 80 and I did 4 sets of 6. For the one arm dumbbell row, and again, this kind of goes back to I guess I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was. I first started off with 20 pounds, and I was doing 8 reps for the rows. And I was like, this is super light. So I was like, I don't know what I can do. I ended up grabbing like a 30 pound. I think I might be able to do the 35. So um, next time I do the workout, either later this week, I'm going to try to do 35 pounds for the one arm dumbbell row. I was really shocked. Like, I wasn't expecting to be able to do that much and not have it kill me, but I was fine. Same thing with the bench press. Honestly, I think I could have done more. Like, I think I could have probably pushed it to 85. I mean, during the last set of six, I started having a really hard time at about four. And I was like, okay, this really sucks. I really need someone to spot me. Um, I want to try to go for 85 next time. I think I need to find someone at the gym who is not creepy, who will spot me, so I can try to do 85, and maybe I could do 90. I mean, my goal would be to like get to 100 by the end of August. That'd be awesome. Um, the other superset I did was overhead press, and I was doing so. This is another reason why I think I'm way stronger than I'm giving myself credit for. Because before I was doing like 17 and a half pounds per hand, and this time I did 22 and a half. So that's like a whole 5 pounds more. And I think I might have been able to do 25. So next time I'm going to give 25 a shot. And if that's still too easy, then I'll try to do 30 and I'll just keep going up from there. Um, the upright dumbbell row, I did 30 pounds. And the only reason I started so low is because I was doing 10 reps. I think I could probably push it to 40, so I'm going to try that next time. Incline bench press, that was a set of 8. So I ended up doing 75 pounds, and I think that's right for me for the incline because it was getting really, really hard. I almost freaking dropped the weights on myself on my last set at like 5. So I really need someone to spot me. My next workout was the bent over barbell rows. I've been doing 50 pounds, but I tried 60, and that's probably a good place for me now. But I think next week I could probably try and bump that up to 65 or 70. So we'll see what happens. My last superset was I did a T-bar row and weighted hyperextensions. And I used the T-bar for hyperextensions. I just changed the way that I was moving and using the weights and my overall stance. So instead of pulling a row, I was essentially taking the bar and then just pulling it straight up like I was standing. And that was pretty awesome because it ended up working my lower back and it ended up working my glutes as well. So it was kind of cool. That was the workout actually that the really hot guy at the gym told me about last week. So the T-bar was the machine. I don't really know what to call it. It's not really, I guess it's a machine, but I guess when I think about machines, I think about the ones that have like the pre-weights stacked on it and things like that. That was the instrument or tool that he was working out on that he showed me like 6 different exercises. So I just did the 2. I did the row and then I did the hyperextension essentially. Um, yeah, 45 pounds for that. I did 3 sets, 6 reps for both of them. I think that's a pretty good starting place for now. I didn't think I was going to be able to do my last set. I was kind of like, I just sort of want to stop. But I was like, no, 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 you gotta keep going. Um, so I did, but it was really hard. Uh, Other than that, I mean, I think it was a pretty good weekend. I was quite pleased with myself for my PRs tonight. And tomorrow we'll see what happens. Tomorrow I think I'm going to be doing legs. I haven't really made my workout completely for this month, so I need to kind of figure that out. Anyways, I think that's about it. Overall, it was a pretty good day, and it was a pretty good weekend. Next weekend, I'll be going to a dance event, so I probably won't end up doing a diary for the next few, not next few days, but over the weekend. I probably won't end up doing a diary next weekend, and I'll do one maybe when I get back home. All right, thanks. Bye.